So welcome back. Let's talk about the next big thing this week in the watch world. Yes, it's official. Swatch has a new collaboration. This is kind of hate or love for me. Personally, I think the last one they did with the Moonswatch, it was a success. It sold, it was great. I thought it was fun. Nothing wrong with that. People want to buy some cheap watches. I thought it was a little bit absurd, the prices of those watches that were going over retail. But now the latest collaboration is with Blancpain. Now, personally, I am a fan of the 50 Fathoms. I have always been a fan of the 50 Fathoms, although I have never owned one. I personally like best the vintage ones. Arguably, and I say arguably because there's a giant debate going on whether was it the first dive watch or not. I don't know. We're not getting into that because honestly, I really don't care. But there's been a lot of different comments about this. Some people are happy, some people are not. Other people are saying this is dangerous, that who knows what's gonna happen. This is dangerous for Swatch to be doing these collaborations. Who cares? I think it's fun. I think it's the main one to benefit here is Blancpain because let's be honest. I can't remember the last time somebody called me and told me that they wanted to buy one. That's the reality of it. I think it's gonna help that brand kind of get, pump some new life into it. As opposed to when they made the Moonswatch. The Moonswatch is a killer watch. It has a cult following. There's a lot of people buying that watch all the time. People are always asking or buying an Omega Speedy. Whereas the 50 Fathoms, not so much. But I think it's a cool watch. So I think it's kind of cool that they did this collaboration. Why not? What I think is stupid is the resale of these watches. I know it contradicts that, it doesn't bother me that much, the resale of high-end watches, but this, because I don't know, man, I just think it's kind of stupid to pay so much money for such a cheap watch. That's what it is. It's a cheap watch made out of recycled water bottles or who knows what else they're mashing up in that thing, which I think is cool too. But anyways, the new models, much different than the Moonswatch, is gonna have an automatic movement. I think number one, very cool. I also like the idea of naming them with all the different oceans. However, personally, I don't care much for any of them myself, for the exception of the Arctic one. Why? Because I kind of like how it looks just very plain and white. I'm not into colorful watches. I don't know what it is lately. I used to, but I don't like them anymore. For example, that blue AP ceramic perpetual, kind of looks like a Lego watch to me. I think one of the only watches that I still rock with that are colored, it's gonna have to be the Richard Mille because I kind of think that's their thing. Nowadays, I prefer a Richard Mille in a fancy, exotic color material than gold. Crazy how things change. Now, number one, hopefully they got it right this time and people's wrists aren't gonna be blue or orange or yellow or whatever color they're gonna be. Number two, hopefully this time they got the straps correct because I think the straps on the Moonswatch were atrocious. These kind of things benefited brands like Horus. Shout out to the guys at Horus. I think they made the perfect strap for the Moonswatch. Now, damn right they're hitting that victory button right now when they just released this watch because they're gonna be making any rubber strap you can imagine for the new Swatch 50. Why not? Amen to them, blessed up. Make them. I think at the end of the day, if they don't make the right strap, it just makes the watch look bulky, doesn't fit right. But then again, what can you expect for $300? Where you're gonna get like unlimited amount of R&D? I don't think so. People are out there hating, saying that, it's only got like a very limited amount of waterproofing and depth. Stop hating. It's a toy watch. It's a plastic Swatch. What do you expect? There's some luxury high-end watches that can't even go down 5 meters. I get it though. It's kind of funny. It's supposed to be a dive watch. But I think more than anything, it's just kind of something fun, just something to stimulate the watch industry and interest. That way people kind of have some fun with these watches. Believe it or not, a lot of people have had fun with the Moonswatch. Would I wear one? Absolutely not. Would I take one to a third world country, maybe on vacation? Yeah, so I don't have to worry about my other watches. But at that point, I probably just won't wear anything. Now, if I did have one of those Moonswatch, I'd have to get rid of that strap because it sucks. But the new Blancpain, I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't foresee it being like the crazy hype, although nowadays, people that have nothing to do with any topic will jump in to try to get a buck out of it. So yeah, maybe there will be a line and maybe there will be a waiting list because of course, everyone wants to make money. They might not love watches, they might not like sneakers, they might not like cars, but everybody likes money. But that's it. That's the latest and greatest. Do I think it's good? I don't think it bothers me. I really don't care. Get out there, wait in line, and just buy some watches. The last thing I'm gonna say is that with the rate that they're going, who knows who's gonna be the next one to do a Swatch collaboration? Hey, why not? Maybe just do an IWC Ingenieur. I mean, I don't know. I think who cares? If they do another one, they do another one. I think at the end of the day on this one, the one to win the most is going to be Blancpain. So feel free to comment below what you think about this collaboration and if you're gonna buy one. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe link right now.